So high I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world, but keep the sky on your mind. Flying, get on board. We're soaring on top of the world.
Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Flying with Mike. And I can see you all doing a quick jerk. What time is it? Yeah, we're going to try something here. We're going to keep it for about a week here, continued to be scheduled for about 1 o'clock my time to start. I'm going to try and see if I can't get going a little earlier. The problem is, folks, this is when I'm coming off work, and work can sometimes be work, as we all know. And, well, I sometimes end up having to take a nap. So that is why we are sometimes so delayed, and even late on top of that. So, so we thought we'd give it a try today. Now, we got about an hour later than I was hoping. Part of that me. Part of that, well, my wife has phone calls for the business, and, you know, they got to kind of take precedence because, quite frankly, my amount of money that comes in just won't pay the bills. So, all right, so enough of that. Today, we are flying out of Las Vegas, baby. Taking a lot of dejected people. They thought they'd come to Vegas and make it big and lost it all. So we're taking them back to, of all places, Tinseltown, Burbank. More dreams could be possibly made there. Who knows? So but there's a little added, you know, folks, you ought to try this out. Folks, there is, let me just pull it up so I don't mislead anyone here. The runway length in Burbank is 5,800 feet. Now, that's really not all that short for a Boeing 737-800, but it's, you gotta nail it, folks. If you don't, just like Midway, tragically, you run off the end of the runway. And tragically, just like in Midway up in Chicago, if you didn't have the EMAS system at the end, you run off into the road and potentially kill people when you hit their cars. So gotta be careful going into these short fields. Now, we're in a sim, so that last part where we could hurt people, kind of tough. But you get the point, folks. If we're trying to do this as best we can, we got to plan ahead. So, with all of that said and that lovely train passing by in the background, let's get up into the office and talk it through, shall we? There we go. You gotta love modern technology. Love to hate it. All right. Before the break here, folks, we are in the free. Now, let me let y'all pick yourselves back up because you just fell out of your chairs, I know. ZIBO 737. You PMDGers are going, oh my gosh. Yeah, you might want to really say that because it is an oh my gosh. And it's free. Did I say that already? I think I did at least once. But anyway, so yeah, this is a free add-on with X-Plane, folks. You don't break an arm and a leg to pay for the sim, and it's free. And oh, if the sim updates, it's free. Oh, man, rough life. So, but folks, I see we're in the break here in a couple seconds, so we'll be back, we'll pre-brief, and we'll get this thing rolling. See you in a few. All right, folks, for those of you who subscribe to the channel first,
You love me!
may I say
You
thank
really love me!
Speaking of subscribe to the channel, Hawker125 joined us. Not only did our moderator join us, but yet again subscribed for another month. Thank you, sir. That makes 28 for you. God bless you. Thank you so much, folks. And each of the subscribers we thank, because without you, it's pretty tough to buy some of the other payware that we do have. This one broke the bank, folks. It's free. So, but there are some like the toll list that get up there. There's a couple others that kind of really push the bank budget, and we'll see how it goes. And I see Twitch is twitching again because now it says we went into a second break. So we'll just kind of keep stalling here for about another minute, and then we'll get going. So, but anyway, real quick, I'm going to go ahead, get Sim Toolkit and NavGraph all set up here. So, where's Sim Toolkit? There it comes. I got to work on that intro on it. All right, so you can see we have ATC behind us. Not a big fan of in this region, but we'll endeavor to make it to Burbank. All right, so with that, we'll bring up NavGraph, and you can attach your account to Sim Toolkit so you can turn it into like a one-stop shop. So you can already see well, that's my last flight I flew offline. Let's go ahead and import it. And download it. Boom. All right, there you have it, going from Las Vegas to Burbank in Hollywood. All right, so we have this part loaded. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. Let's take a look at the weather real quick before we get a little deeper into it. Currently, the ATIS here, and there is one up, 10 miles of visibility, go figure it being clear in a desert at 18 degrees Celsius, which to many are going, oh my gosh, that's really nice weather. It's a little chilly there, folks. When you take away the humidity, it's quite amazing how chilly that gets. So, but today the ATIS is saying approach in use, 26 left and 19 right, departing 26 right, 19 left and right. So that's what we really need from the ATIS. Okay, so let's pull up the METAR. We just basically saw the same thing. 17 degrees clear, 10 miles visibility. Okay, now down here in Burbank, the good thing is we have a variable wind at 4. according to this, actually, are we legal to take off? Stand by, folks. We're not legal to take. Well, wait a minute here. Wrong ILS. We are barely legal to take off, folks. We're allowed 300, technically 48 feet on the ceiling, and we're at 300. Whew, that's pushing it. And 1 mile visibility, and we got 3. Ooh, let's push this one. We're on it. See if Los Angeles lets us do it. Well, the other big question mark is, will the sim reflect what we're talking about here? Y'all were here last flight from Rio to Sao Paulo. Sao Paulo was really close to minimums, and we broke out at 3,000 feet, folks, and could see the runway probably from Rio. A little drama there, folks. So yeah, interesting here. All right, so we'll keep all of this in mind here. Hang on a second here. I'm just getting something set up here. Said, come on, airplane. There we go. There we go. All right, well, that's going to turn this a little interesting. Let me just get the TAF real quick. I don't know if I can get the TAF, not from here. Okay, we'll pull up SimBrief. View our flight. Departure weather. I'm sorry, arrival weather. Where's our arrival? I was on it. Okay, currently, now it's 400, so we are now legal to take off 9 miles. Just checking our TAF, making sure nothing drops lower, and it does not appear so. All right, so currently we are now legal on this one, which is 1415. So that's telling me what I pulled earlier was a little behind schedule. All right, so we're legal now. Cool. Since we have the FAA kind of monitoring us. Got to be quiet, guys. Shh. Don't want those wascally rabbits to know about us. All right, so real quick, what else do we have here? Let's see what our loadout is for today. 142 peeps, they are signing in triplicate their non-disclosure agreements to make sure they really understand you can't complain about this flight. 28,400 pounds. Boy, I can hear the captains out there going, our airline, we're going to get that in our contract. They have to do that. And you know what? I'm not going there. We're not going to go into union politics. Nope. 13,180 pounds of fuel will be on the plane. Cost index of 30. And, oh, look at that, 30,000 feet. Now, the oddball thing here, folks, let's pull SimBrief back up. Close it up. We're only going 236 miles. I actually think we can make that 30,000 cruise for about 5-10 minutes drop. So we'll see what happens. And for those curious about topography, here's what we're running across some mountains here to the southwest. We'll get a break, and then we have more mountains. Actually, I think that is the same range just before Ontario that we got to come in through to make the arrival. All right, so with that, let's get rid of Sim Toolkit, and let's do some flying, shall we? All right, now I haven't done a lot to get the plane ready, so we get to do it. I can hear y'all going, yippee. All right. Real quick, let's just go through it. Install warnings. Passengers good. Oxygen's normal guarded and the system looks good. 3 green. Lights look good. Let's go to align on both. Make sure we get on DC. Go to heading. We'll use the right system today. And go to nav. ELT's armed. And looky there. All right, coming down to the middle. Double check I put it in nav. I sure did. Okay, so coming down, we want to make sure our cabin and IFEs are on. Equipment cooling normal. Got our passenger signs lit. And today is 24, so we'll be on the right side. Fuel pumps off. Quick cross-feed check. Okay, that was good. Trim air's on. And that is why they weren't budging. Okay, hang on. There they go. All right, and finally, rounding that out, probe heats off. And window heats are on. Emergency lights armed. Passenger signs on. And we are ready to go to the next level here as soon as my flaps get back up. They always do this. They start up where they drop to 15 degrees, and I haven't done anything. So we're kind of waiting for them to go 0, but for the most part here, let's just keep rolling with it. Okay, we need to get us aligning here. So FMC. Okay, we're good till November 1st. KLAS. Go to the next page. And what I'll do is take the right one and for the GPS, and there, we're set and set. SWA. Forgot my flight number, folks. Sorry. 2908. All right, and next page. Okay, it's a real simple flight plan. So we're going to put in SLVRR. Thought I missed another letter. And KREME. Okay, and we'll activate, execute. All right. There you go, folks. And for those curious, you've got the route there in the chat. So we're going to be going out of here, Raider 2 Silver to KREME Janny 5 into the Burbank runway ILS 8. Just letting you know, it's an ILS. All right, and we'll go ahead and plug that part in. Departure runway, we said 26, I believe it was. 26 right. That is the one I want. Okay. Back to the route. Now, because of how short it is, ATC may want to have fun. I'm not planning on it. I'm going for runway 8, Janny 5, KREME. And what did I decide? Yankee, I believe. Actually, let me take a look at Janny 5 real quick. Okay, so what we're going to do is the ILS Yankee Mikey and there. And that should... Okay, that'll work out. Wabi right to it. Okay, you can see it right there. Now, I will bring it up here now so you can see the routing. Actually, the only one I haven't put in. Oh, yes, I have. Okay. All right. Yeah, bring that up real quick. There you go. All right, so you're looking at charts a different way. This is the actual download from Navgraph that you can put on your desktop. For me, it doesn't take up as much screen. That's why I use it sometimes. All right, so let me do this to put us to the top. Are we lined up already? Oh, wow. That went quick. Hang on, folks. I'm just going to make it a little bit more suitable to see. Okay, there you go. Now you can at least see the fixes and the map. This is what we're... Is it not in the right? Oh, I know why. Dummy. Got to kick it on the right map. What are we? 5, 10, go 20. All right. So hopefully you can see. I'll try to zoom a little so it makes it a little easier to read. All right. So you can watch the map, watch this, and you can also see it here. I'll try to keep up with everything here. Okay. All right. So the game plan is we intercept. Here, let me just pull up the Raider 2. So we come off 26 right. The plan 26 right, climb on heading 259 to intercept 249 off the to Rudy. That didn't really make a lot of sense, did it? Then at or above 4,000, and then at or below 230. Track 189 to cells. So Rudy to cells. At or below 8,000 at that point. Then tracking 180 to Raider. At or above 13. Okay, real quick, there's Raider. We're off to Silver. Now that's where we cut off at. Okay. Now, from Raider to transition, maintain 19,000. Expect filed 10 minutes. So this is where, remember how I told you folks, got to use those timers sometimes to know when you hit that 10 and just start your climb. If cleared, the charts cleared you, but center would have to do it too. Okay, so that got us to here. So here's the routing. You can see it right here on charts. And then here's Silver. So let's kind of work through cells, Raider. Then you're clicking step instead of an arrow. Okay, then we're going to head out to KREME. Now KREME starts to Janny 5, which is, where is KREME out here? already into it. Okay, got it. Okay, so KREME, we have to cross at 24,000. And then into DNUT at 23,000. John at 22,000. Basil, Dyer, Chickens, Koppel at 14,000. Palmdale at or below 13,000. Now that's a little tricky here, folks. Got to cross a range after Palmdale. Okay. Janney at 8,000, Puck at 8,000, and then above 7 at Elmer. That'll get us through here. And then to Wapt. Okay, now this is saying we expect the 8 Arnip Yankee. We're coming in ILS Yankee. So let's look at it on the chart again. Okay, so here we come. KREME, DNUT, John, Basil, Diver, Chickens, Koppel, PMD, Janney. Whoop, I didn't mean to click on that. Sorry, folks. Janney, Elmer, Puck, Elmer, Wobbit. Then we're going to kind of vector into Mikey or straight down to Silex. I don't know how the center is going to work this. I'm going to just in case look at something real quick. The RNAV, you're right. It's the minimums on it. And we're technically legal for it too. So you'd come off Wobble at Wobbit 6,000. I think we might be able to do this. And then on to the localizer. And right on in. So minimums you can see are 341 and a mile, or 400 and 3 miles, I think it was, or 3 or 4 miles. I don't have it pulled right up. So there you go, folks. I'm going to stick with the ILS right now, just because it's already programmed. But if he really wants me to do the RNAV, we'll switch up. Hopefully he tells me real quick. Otherwise, we're doing the ILS. Okay, so KREME, DNUT, we know, John, Basil, so far looking good. Dyer, Koppel, PMD, Janney, it's 6. Wait, that doesn't look right. Okay, Janney. Where are we at? Janney. Janney was right here. 8,000. Puck at 8,000. Elmer above 7. Wapt 6,000. Then we're going to vector over to Mikey, which is at 7,000. Here's the ILS real quick for you. Mikey is here, mandatory 7,000 to Silex, and then in. And the reason these lines aren't matched, it's because this could change. And I'm going to leave it like that. So Wobbit will be 6,000. Actually, that's 1,000 lower. So we'll have to kind of play this one out. See what they're... So we'll just kind of work with it. All right, let's get this thing fueled up. All right, we got our fuel load planned. Making sure. 13,180. We got our payload in of 28.4. We got our zero fuel weight of 123,443. Now, how you can do this quick, folks, go into click payload. You're going to come up, these will all be zeroed, obviously, same with these. Come down here, and click on it, you'll get the little number thing, type in 28,400, boom. And it goes right in, fills it up basically to 28,400, and if everything matches with the weights you've got set in SimBrief to the weights in here, you'll get the exact number here for your zero fuel weight. Fuel, go.
Ground flight deck hose is connected and starting refueling.
Bringing the passengers on here momentarily. And you didn't see that because I had charts. So what I did, folks, while we're fueling, again, real quick, click payload, type in your payload here. In my case, 28400 for this flight. It'll populate this. You can double check by clicking that arrow to make sure your zero fuel weight's on track. If not, use your cargo to adjust. Type in your fuel, click fuel, and you get that little fuel truck that you saw. And as long as it's red, he's out there fueling. See? He just disappears. Not like Tolis where he drives in, drives out, just like everything else. Alright, speaking of everything else, let's keep going because we're fueling. Probe heat's on, anti-ice off. Here, let's get up top real quick. First thing I'm going to do, get back to what you're used to seeing. We'll be on B. Those are all set right. Okay, so probe heat's on, window heat's on, anti-ice off, valves off for hydraulics, fuel pumps all off, and trim air's on, isolation valve auto, auto. And engine bleeds are on. Cruise is set 1,000 over. Believe it or not, folks, we are going to where it is 778 feet above sea level. So we're set for 800. And we'll be kicking the APU on here momentarily. So we're fueling, got the cruise in, fasten seatbelts is on. Let's go ahead and work the route. Well, we've already done the routing portion, and we've verified. Bear with me a second here, folks. Here, I'll let you see what we got to catch up on here real quick. The one utility I forgot to get going. All right, so we have zero fuel. Where's my
right deck fuel is all loaded up and you are good to go.
Perfect. Bear with me a second. Get that. Set, ready. Okay. Bring the passengers in 1 second. All right, we're just getting it to a point where you'll be able to see. Unfortunately, I can't click on it, and it becomes nice and 3D for us. Okay, so we're working on Top Cat. All right, so I am just going to bring it up to our zero fuel limit again. 123,443. We got 142 peeps. $123.11, so and I'm just getting it into the ballpark, folks. I'm not going to get overly stressed if it's not 443. That's good in 7. All right, and 443, 123, 443, 4 pounds over. Oh, Lord have mercy. KBUR R alternate, believe it or not, KLAS. Fuel for the run is 13,180. And bear with me, I'm just getting it from the flight plan. $42.90. Oh, helps to put the 0 in there, Captain. All right, so we got 8.390 should be remaining if we go into Burbank, have to shoot a miss, divert back to Las Vegas. We should have 8,300 pounds at the end of that. Okay. Out. Okay. So there's close enough. There's some CG numbers we may need. But let's go to the takeoff page. 26 right. Let's update the weather. And that is calm 21 10 12. Why does that not sound right? Calm 18 2988. Okay, we'll take it. Dry runway. Is that close enough? 136. Yep. Okay, that's close enough. Optimum flaps, optimum thrust, folks. We have a 14,500. Now you're going, boy, that's overkill. Not at 2,600 feet above sea level, and not on a 115-degree summer day when the density altitude is double that. I exaggerate a little bit. You get the drift. You're high desert and you get a high density. You may not even be able to take off. So all we do with all the information being correct, folks, hit compute. It's saying we can go out of here with D rate of takeoff 2 set at 39 degrees. So the engines are going to think it's 39 degrees Celsius out there. And they're going to spool down a little bit to 91% of your N1. That's the front fan blades spinning to generate enough thrust. And it'll generate enough thrust for takeoff, climb, cruise. And it'll fluctuate in there. So we go over here to Perf Int. So we'll click here first. 123.4 is right. Fuel was, well, instead of me going, I'm just going to go get it without y'all seeing it. That's okay. And fuel. Okay, we need 4.5 plus, where's my trip? 4.2, 4. That's 8.7. I'll work with it. Okay, cost index we said was 30. And we're going to flight level 3000. 30,000. Okay, unable cruise altitude. Okay, we'll do it this way. It's always a different way to skin a goat. Oop. And again, the reason it's saying that is because calculating on the ground without winds and all of that, folks, it may sound like you're very low on fuel. And we'll take a look and we may tell them to put more in. Okay, winds are 352 at 43. Okay, and execute. I know. Here, didn't have it. Now we go to N1. So we'll set T239 and let's do climb 1. Usually I back it off a little bit, but today we're going to go. Now, when I get to this page, I just click CG and it usually will load in. Now, a lot of you guys will just go, well, it says flaps 1, put it in. Go to page 2. Go to page 2. All you got to do is put your runway, wind, and speed. 3. Actually, you don't even have to on here. Then you put your slope, which, by the way, you have. Sim Toolkit has that too, folks. So in this case, positive is up, so a U 0.8. And you've, oh, I forgot to put something in. U 0.8 diagonal heading 259. You've added to the computer little pieces of data that help make it go down the runway like it should. I'd put a wind in, folks, but it's calm, so it really wouldn't matter. Then we come back. Flaps 1, isn't it? Yeah, flaps 1. Now, let's see what our speeds come up to. 144, 144, 148. Folks, you know what? That's not bad. So we're going to go boom, boom, and I'm going to go ahead and type in 148. Then I'll turn them off. And there you go, folks. We're ready to go. And that's how you can use TopCat. Now, with TopCat, those of you that know and understand MELs, you could always go in here. There are none put in for this make and model. Boeing 737-800 CFM 56 7B26s. But some of them do. So you could always do that, knock things off if you know you have them, and it will adjust for them so that you get the right takeoff information. Cool, huh? All right, here we go, folks. Final portion of the checklist. Actually, I don't think I have the APU running. Hello, cursor, there you are. Do not. APU coming on. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. It's slowly firing up. Good, kick that fuel pump on. And you'll know it's ready to go when the blue light lights up right here. Okay, it is ready to go, so all we got to do is put the gens on the bus and the switch to APU gen straight up, and then turn our APU bleed on. You know what that means. We can now tell them disconnect us from ground power. Little disconcerting to me. That tells me I'm hooked up. You be the judge, but it tells me we're hooked up. But yet we're not. You see the lights off. It's not available. It's just the way it is to me. All right, so we've got the APU. We've got the information for the flights in. Altimeters 1012. Actually, we're going to flip it to 88. There we go, 2988. Let's get our minimum set in here for our takeoff. Okay, And for Barrow, get ready for this, folks. Got to get above 2,100 feet. Whoop, went too high. All right, there we go. 2501 is our Barrow, and we've got our altitude set. Flight, where are we at? Flight directors. All right, indicated air or auto throttle will stay off. Indicated needs to be 158. I go with a V2 plus 10. Go, light it up a little. Up your runway heading, we said 259. And one thing we did not really get into our initial climb. I think we're going to set it for 19 and go with that. Okay, finally, fuel flow switch reset. Minimums program, landing gear lever down, 3 green, spoilers up, flaps up. Spoilers down, flaps up. Speed brakes, throttles. Stabilizer trim cutouts are normal. And fuel switches idle, cut off. I'm gonna go ahead and start boarding people. And we have reached the point. You can now turn the yaw dampers on. Oop, on high. There we go. We'll go ahead and get the baggage doors closed up. And everybody's on board. All right, and we are in break, so that's perfect time. I'm getting the ACARS program up and running. And we'll be ready to push it. All right, we have everything started except for VATSIM, which I'm checking right now. See if it's gotten worse or hopefully better. Oh, Palm Springs. I was like, what the? I thought I read Palmdale. I'm like, Palmdale's way up here. Okay, cool. I think Center came down. Oh, no, it's still up. All right, folks. For a second there, I thought these doors were opening. I was like, that'd be cool. All right, so let me get online here with VATSIM and we'll get going. So I hope you're enjoying. We're getting ready to take off now from a relatively long runway and going to a short runway. So It's going to be a fun run. Like I said, I'll get it for you here in a second. I'm just in the process of filing my flight plan so that I can come up and wait forever for a clearance. I'm just teasing. All right, and takeoff time. Are we in the ballpark? We're late. Go figure. And flight plan filed. Southwest 29. Connecting, and you can now see we're online. All right, folks. We've got a question from our moderator, Hawker. Is the flight factor A320 any good? I think it's a good aircraft. There's some changes that have occurred to it. I haven't flown it in a little bit. That I'm still working around in how to show off some of the things on it. But I think it's a good aircraft. There are a couple quirks last I flew with it, but I have not updated to the latest version yet. So may have to put that in the rotation here soon, just to see. But yeah, I would recommend it. Most of Flight Factor, I think the 767 got updated too, if I got a notice right. So, Ultimate didn't know they did that with the flight. Oh, wow. Sounds good to me, Hawk. That's a good buy. And folks, if you're wanting to tune in to somebody, check out this guy, Hawker. I'll let the bio say it enough for you. And there's a link for it, folks. And we are in the ZIBO 737. So, not the 720 or A320. Just so folks can see and confirm. And Los Angeles is up on 135.550. 550. All right. 35. I love it when a PDC comes in like that. Okay. So as we're reading this here, folks, I'm going to go ahead and bring it onto the screen for y'all because it'll disappear. Okay, what this is a way to help airports like Vegas, like Los Angeles, Chicago, get you out quicker, and in the real world works the same way. All right, so as we saw, there's our equipment, departing Las Vegas, Burbank. He's given us our venture, 30,000. Our squawk is supposed to be this, 5105, so we'll put that in there. Always be careful here, folks. Don't inadvertently stumble over 7,200 or 7,700 or 76. You get them a little nervous then. Those are the big ones out there. Okay, I'm cleared. Radar, departure, silver, transition, climb. Via SID, expect 30,000, 5 minutes after departure. Frequencies with him. And advise Aiken. Oh, 8. Oh, ATIS, Beacon, and Spotnum. So I need to get my ATIS. I know another way to get it real quick, folks. So stand by. Not that one. My bad. Refresh.
Yeah, 1251, leave my airspace north, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, Oakland Center offline, switch to advisory 122.8.
We are Vicator.
28
Vicator.
Oakland 21, so long.
Now, did he say I've cleared the push, or do I? I think we're Charlie 2. If it will tell us. Sometimes they will. Yeah, we're Charlie 2. Los Angeles Center, Southwest 2908. Spot Charlie 2 Vegas with Victor, ready to push and start.
That's 2908, push the stars at your discretion, advisory taxi, expect 26 right for departure.
Expecting 26 right, we'll call for taxi, Southwest 2908.
Then I'll be back.
Hey, Captain, let me know where you want this thing.
I'm gonna hit escape on this. I want to check something out. Hang on a second, folks. When in doubt, pull up your... Ooh. Well, I'm in Burbank. That's why.
Southwest 247 reporting back.
Alright, let's try this again.
Hey, Captain, let me know where you want this thing.
Alright, I'm going to show you some fun things you can do with this better pushback product.
Great news, Captain. Your tow's coming.
Alright, so what we're going to be doing is pulling up here to the gate and then to the where you saw the taxi line split, because they may want 9, may want 10, and we'll just be ready to go from there. Okay, so push and start. Okay, let's get up here, get our system B pump on while the tug's coming in. Get our fuel pumps all on. Anti-collision light being our beacons for those of you like me. Auto throttles are still disarmed. Just making sure he's there.
All right, looks like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect.
Okay, just put him back in.
Flight attendants prepare for departure, ground check, and all call, thank you.
LA Center, Skytrader 15 at Santa Barbara. Can you be right back?
Welcome aboard, Captain. Tow's connected, bypass pins inserted. Go ahead and kill the parking brake when you're ready to go.
These 3 wonderful flight attendants, give them your attention as we push and taxi. They're going to give you plenty of attention en route. Enjoy the flight. We'll talk to you much, everyone.
Here comes the pushback. Light them up.
All right, we're going to go a little bit. Wait till we start going forward. We got a little ways to go here, folks. So here we go.
LA Center, Sky Charter 15. LA Center will be right back. Roger.
Gotta love AI. Oh, I get a good laugh out of it all the time. All right, I'm going to go ahead and hold them up here.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
All right, let's...
And we're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
Back, sir. Oh, sir.
And we're disconnected. Signal and pin on the right. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
Oh. I know what the problem is. I was going the wrong way with X. Trying to figure out why am I not getting air to the engines? Okay, now let's try. There we go.
Los Angeles, Southwest 1159, good afternoon. On Palm Springs, ready for departure.
He didn't disappear. Steady. Okay. Kick that gen on, get the next one.
departure, Southwest 1159. He said he'll be back in a minute. Yes, he's back now. Southwest 247 airspace, East radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Albuquerque Center's offline, so should advise you on 2.8. On advisory 122.8, Southwest 247, see ya. Yeah, who else is calling?
All right, so we're up and running.
Southwest 1159. That's 1159, go ahead. Southwest 1159, good afternoon. On Palm Springs, holding point runway 31 left, ready for departure. That's 1159. Wind is calm, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff. Takeoff 31 left, Southwest 1159.
Okay, probe heats, isolation, APU.
LA Center, Sky Charter 15 at Santa Barbara. Sky Charter 15, Los Angeles, go ahead. Sky Charter 15 is at Santa Barbara, requesting IFR clearance to Palm Springs. Charter 15 cleared to Palm Springs via the Quang 5 departure. Enter transition as filed. Maintain 7,000. Expect flight level 290, 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 135.55 and squawk 5362. Sky Charter 15 cleared to Palm Springs via the Quang 5 departure. Enter transition. Climb 7,000. Initial expect flight level 290, 5 minutes after departure. Frequency 135.55. Squawk 5362. 15 reback is correct. Expect runway 25 for departure. Advisory taxi. We'll expect 25 and I'll call you back in a second. Sky Charter 15.
Center Southwest 2908 at Las Vegas, ready to taxi 26 right.
Southwest 2908, runway 26 right, taxi via Charlie.
Via Charlie, Southwest 2908. But instead of pulling up to those hold points, I better behave. Alright, we've got most of our ready to go takeoff checks done. We'll use stand 10 to get out. We're holding point 10, which is going to be to the left here. Now I gotta remember which one's Charlie. Inside one. Okay. RNAV, VNAV. Clear.
Southwest 1159 after departure, passing 2007 Cathedral 1 departure. Southwest 1159, radar contact. Climb maintain 13,000. And 13,000 Southwest 1159.
LA Center United 1400, level 370 with Mike, 30 miles northwest of Berkeley.
Yeah, 1400 Los Angeles Center squawk 6644.
6644 United 1400.
Okay, we're ready for takeoff as soon as we get down there. Hope y'all are having a great day.
Yeah, 1400, radar contact 200 miles north of the Avalon VOR. Descend Ironman 2, arrival LA altimeter 29885.
descend via Ironman 2, 295s, United 1400. We have Mike. Any chance for 25 right?
And 1400, say again?
Descend via the Ironman 2 with, and we have Mike. Any chance for runway 25 right today?
And at 1400, normally the landing runway is the outside runway, 25 left. Is there a particular reason you need 25 right?
No particular reason. United 1400. We'll expect 25 left.
Oh, United 1400, yeah, expect 25 left. That way we don't have to. You can request it when we are making your final turn if you still want 25 right.
Okay, thank you very much. We'll expect 25 left for now, United 1400.
And it's on a good afternoon, Skyway 55, 53 is down 86, on the ground at LA for Mike, I forward to ESPA please.
Skyway 55, 53, clearance on request. Guys, 55, 53, for departure clearance sent.
C6.
Southwest 1159. Upon reaching Palm Springs, VOR, continue on Victor 386 to Palmdale on course, maintain level 380.
Continue to Palmdale VOR and climb and maintain 380 southwest level.
All right, that was an interesting clearance.
787, that circuit's cleared ILS 25 left approach.
Circus cleared ILS 25 left approach, your KSN 87.
And LA Center, hello, Pilatus 8 November X-ray on the ground at Big Bear, looking to pick up an IFR clearance to Monterey.
Number 488, November X-ray, Los Angeles Center, clear to Monterey as filed. Maintain 13,000, expect flight level 200, 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency with me, squawk 1335.
November 488, November X-ray, we're cleared to Monterey as filed to 130 and expecting 20010 or 5 minutes after departure. Departure's with you and we're squawking 1335, 8 November X-ray.
November X-ray, readback is correct. Big Bear altimeter is 3005. Release for departure, time now 1743. Void if not off by 1800. And give me a call airborne.
Anywhere release for departure, we'll call you if we are not off after 1800 Zulu, and we'll call 1 airborne 8 November X-ray.
Los Angeles Center, Southwest 2908's ready to go, 26 right. And Center, Southwest 2908 at Vegas, ready to go, 26 right.
2908, wind calm, runway 26 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 26 right, Southwest 2908.
LA Center, exec jet 756, level 150.
Jet 756, Los Angeles Center, climb maintain level 430.
Considering we do have considerable amount of high terrain in this.
Exec jet 756, proceed on course.
Proceed on course, pleasure.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
LA Center, Skytracker 15 at Santa Barbara at Echo, short of Bravo, ready taxi runway 25. Go button 5, taxi runway 25, your discretion, advise ready for takeoff. Taxi runway 25, Skytracker 15.
80 knots. Positive rate.
That's 2908 radar contact, altitude.
Southwest 29,
1,000.
oh, forgot my number. 80, we're through 3,000.
So it's 2908, altitude checks, climb and maintain flight level 190.
Climbing to flight level 190. Sorry about that, Southwest 2908.
Southwest 422 within Las Vegas. We do
Oh, I
have,
forgot my
info
number, that's great.
Victor, and coming up spots, I believe it's 15, looking for taxi.
It's 422, 26 right, taxi via Charlie.
Climbing up to 19.
26 right via Charlie, 422, thanks.
Center, Skytracker 15 at Santa Barbara, holding position runway 25 ready. Skytracker 15, wind 110 at Niagara, runway 25, clear for takeoff. Runway 25 cleared for takeoff, Skytracker 15.
There. Sorry, folks, I had to put a note up. What's my number? Believe it or not, it works. Okay, so we got weather on this nav display.
Good day, November
Terrain over here.
Currently at Big Bear City Airport.
Oddly enough,
Requesting
terrain is over there.
emergency
But
monitoring.
anyway.
Airport 657. Los Angeles Center, clear to Monterey as filed. Maintain 1010,000. Expect level 2405 minutes after departure. Departure frequency with me, squawk 1353.
Roger, we're clear to Monterey as filed. Ignition 12,000. Expecting 2405 minutes after departure. Squawk 1353 and departure is with you, November 4657.
4657, reback is correct. Hold for release. You can taxi to runway of your choice and advise when you're number 1 for departure.
Roger, all advise when we're number 1 for departure, November 4657.
Center, Skytracker 15, 3 for 7. And November 4657, Big Bear altimeter is 3005.
3005, November 4657.
Charter 15, radar contact. Join the Queen 5 departure. Climb, maintain level 290 and proceed on course. Join the Quang 5 departure. Climb and maintain flight level 290. Proceed on course, Skytracker 15.
There we go, 10,000, folks. Flaps are up. Brakes are
West 2908, climb, maintain level 300.
Okay, pumps are good, and we're climbing. All right, folks.
Southwest 2908, climb and maintain flight level 300.
Southwest 2908 up to flight level 300. Sweet. But I just said that. And if you didn't hear, Southwest 2908 up to flight level 300, sorry.
Okay, yeah, we didn't hear you until just that time, thanks.
8 multi-monitors.
Oh, wait.
nice for some things, hate them for others. Okay, so we're set to 300, we're climbing, and let's get on the radar here so I can make sure we're doing this appropriately. All right. All right, folks, so we're on our way. I hope y'all are enjoying. So far, I know the title said short field landing. Well, we didn't have a short field takeoff. Vegas doesn't really have short runways. Burbank does. And we are going to be landing on runway 8. If you want to pull up Sky Vector, look for KBUR. You can pull up the charting to see how we're looking. Runway 8 is 5,800 feet long. Now, for those of you who actually work at airports, maybe in operations, when you look at this airfield on Google Maps or Google Earth, you're gonna go, how are they allowed to do that? I'll let that be your homework assignment. Because it is kind of a trip. And it's the terminal that makes it a trip. Sometimes here on Flying with Mike, we try to engage the audience who may not be flying with us to take a look at where we're going. Folks, sometimes these airports are pretty interesting to learn from. This one being one of them. So, especially those of us who, like me, work at an airport, I do some operations. It's definitely different at Burbank.
Okay, sorry. Maintaining 380 Southwest 59. Yeah, almost company traffic down in Las Vegas. I see.
It's not me anymore. I'm in the air.
Okay, 787, wind 100 at 7, runway 25 left, clear to land.
All right, folks, so we are going. You can see our track across the top of the screen. I've lost my OBS screen. There it is. Buried in all of these windows.
Change approved, saw centers offline, switch to advisory 1 to 2.8.
Yep, man, you Vernie. I see you're a first-time chatter here. Sorry for bothering. I want to offer... Okay. Well, welcome aboard, sir. We thank you for giving us a look. And I hope you have a great day, sir.
Charlie 6, spot 1 with Mike, taxi.
Guys, 53825, right, taxi via Charlie 6 Bravo.
6 Bravo, 25 right, Skyway 5553.
Alright, so we're just about to flight level 300, and I'll be totally honest, one thing I did not look ahead for here, guys, is...
Alright, Southwest 422.
We're going to be coming down pretty quick, so let's quickly again revisit our
422,
arrival.
wind calm, runway 26 right, clear for takeoff.
There's the airport. Landing this runway, folks. This is where we're parking. And folks, you in operations can go, whoa. Like I said, look at it on Google for even more of a, oh, wow. So, anyway, Janny 5. Again, we're going to be coming off of KREME, which we got to be at 24,000. So it's pretty much up, down. So I am going to go right now to be nice to my passengers, and we're going to kick off the seatbelt sign. I think they do that automatically back there. Yeah, anyway, we'll just do it here. Alright. Real quick, looking at the Janny. So 24,000, 23, 22, 14 by Kappa. Then,
South 2908, you going to be able to make flight level 300 before you need to start down?
I think we're gonna 2908. We'll have about 5 to 10 miles at flight level 300. You need us to cut us off? Seeing it on my screen. And I don't know, again, I may have been on the other monitor. We'll have about 10 miles at top of climb to top of descent.
Alright, so 2908. Yeah, you were on the other again, but...
Sorry.
Alright, so maintain flight level 300.
Roger, we'll maintain flight level 300, and again, sorry about that.
No worries.
Alright, so I'm going to... anyway, there's our arrival, folks. You've seen it. Let's look at our ILS real quick. I'm going to go ahead and pop the RNIP up here, too, in case we're cleared for that. For the right airport.
Santa Monica ground, Cessna 64 Oscar Mike Echo, visit Santa Monica parking, request taxi 4 VFR departure to northeast with information mic.
640 Mike Echo, runway 21, taxi your discretion, Santa Monica altimeter 2985.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of everything because we're going to be quickly transitioning to descent. Alright.
Skyway 5553 is ready.
Skyway 5553, 25, right, line up and wait, traffic short final on the parallel.
For Brian, line up away inside, Skyway 5553. Southwest 422, 0 bar fast, passing 54.
422, radar contact, climb maintain level 190.
Alright, climb and maintain flight level 190 for 422. Hello, good morning, Alaska 3417, we're at LX, what flight is I-5 for Redmond?
3417, pre-departure clearance on the way.
Central Center, good evening, Southwest 115 on 14.5, 31 left.
That's 1215. Wind is call runway 31 left, clear for Tiger.
Takeoff to runway 31 left, thank you.
Number 4657, ready to go.
LA Center, Delta 1684, climbing through 12,900 for on 5,000.
Delta 1684, Los Angeles Center, good afternoon, climb and maintain flight level 370.
Climb and maintain 370, Delta 1684.
657, are you number 1 for departure?
We are number 1.
Report 657, there's another aircraft that was departing as well. Is he on the ground with you still, or is he, did he just depart before you?
Just behind me is number 2.
Alright, 4657. Looks like we're going to hit 1800, so his clearance has been canceled. When you were released for departure, time now 1800, avoid if not off by 1815. Give me a call crossing climbing up to 10,000.
Sure, we'll give you a call when climbing 10,000 we're released, if not void until 1850.
That was 5553. RNAV Docker, wind 1007, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
Docker 25 right, let's take off, Skyway 5553.
And a 787, welcome to LA. Hold short of 25 right for departing traffic.
Hold short 25 right, Air Kansas, it's up.
Center Southwest 2905 over KREME, like to start our descent for Burbank.
That's 2908, descent Janny 5, arrival, Palmdale altimeter is 2991.
Cleared descent, Janny 5, 2981, Palmdale.
Southwest 422, climb maintain level 280.
Alright, Southwest 422, climb maintain 280. Place under 8 November X-ray, I apologize, it's 100 Zulu, so we're looking to pick up our IFR one last time.
November X-ray, hold for release.
Alright, just gonna be really coming down kind of hard. Alright, we need at least 23.
After the Skywest 55, it's passing 1,600 for fire.
That's 55, 53, radar contact, climb and maintain. Maintain 13,000, fly heading 236.
236, 13,000, Skywest 55, 53.
787, cross 25 right, taxi your gate, monitor this frequency, thanks for flying.
Cross 25 right, taxi, Air Canada, it's on, thanks for ATC.
I switched to this view because the sun's really hitting the panel hard.
Okay. 4657, you squawking 2411.
November 4657, could you repeat? We're just having some issues here.
Make sure you're squawking 2411.
411, we're squawking, and which is blue past 10,000.
4657. Radar contact. Climb, make a left turn heading 300 when able direct to Palmdale. Climb and maintain flight level 240.
Climbing 240 will make a left to 300 when able direct Palmdale, November 4657.
Alright folks, we've got back on track. Alright folks.
At 1400. Maintain 6,000 present heading. We'll give you a turn here shortly.
Local United 14.
Basil, Dyer,
I went
below
55,
19.
53, left turn, direct clipper, join the Orca 5 departure. Climb maintain level 390.
Left direct clipper, join Orca 5 and direct up to 390, Skywest 55, 53, thank you.
Copples 14, that's our next. Okay folks, sorry, I'm gonna first
We're 488 November X-ray. Release for departure.
making sure my
Time now
screens are
1804,
right,
void if not off
so I
by
don't
180.
run into troubles not talking to them.
Roger, 8 November X-ray, we're released for departure, and we'll be off in just a moment. We'll call you airborne.
Southwest 1215, you on frequency.
Southwest 1215.
Southwest 1215, pondering reaching around to Palm Springs VOR, join Victor 386, Palmdale, then on course, maintain flight level 400.
Say again, please. Southwest 145.
That's 1215, after Palm Springs, join Victor 386 to Palmdale, then on course, maintain flight level 400.
After Palm Springs, 4,000 feet. Southwest 145.
At 1400, you're 9 miles from Gigi, turn right, heading 220, maintain 3,500 till established on the localizer, cleared ILS 25 left approach.
Heading 220, 3,500 till established.
Okay, let's get our numbers real quick.
United 1400.
Here I won't be able to. 210 at 3. Okay. Temp in Burbank, 19.
Air 4657, you're still not checking on. Are you squawking 2411?
November 4657, could you recheck again? We're just having some issues here with our comms.
Air 4657, you just checked on, you just tagged on. Continue on course and maintain flight level 240.
Continue on course, maintaining 240, we're sorry about that.
No worries, it's coming up now.
And 8 November X-ray, we're 8,900, climbing 13,000.
488 November X-ray, radar contact, climb on course and maintain flight level 200.
I'm on course, flight level 2008 November X-ray.
Okay, so 1,290 feet, max
November
brakes
488
140.
November X-ray, make sure you're squawking 1057.
1057, I apologize, I think our previous squawk load was 1335.
It might have gotten changed on you because of the cancellation of the clearance.
Apologies, 8 November X-ray, we are now squawking 1057.
LA Center, good morning. Eastern 908, heavy information, Mike. I've heard clearance to Anchorage.
Eastern 908 Heavy, Los Angeles Center. Pre-approach clearance on the way.
Okay, so flaps 40, 142. All right, so we're adjusted because I didn't do it right. 136.
48 November X-ray, radar contact established, maintain flight level 200.
Okay.
200, any chance we could get up to 240 like our bud?
Maintain 220 for now. We'll see where you guys are speed-wise before I can put you at the same altitude as him.
Hey, no problem. 220 for now. We'll recheck later for 8 November X-ray.
LA Center, good morning. Cactus 249. We're level 360, about 39 miles to the north of the St. George VOR. Cactus 249, Los Angeles Center, squawk 7320. 320 for Cactus 249.
And LA Center, Delta 1684, I'd like to put flight level 350 on request as my final instead.
1684, maintain flight level 350.
Maintain 350, Delta 1684.
United 1400, wind variable at 5, runway 25 left, clear to land.
25 left, clear to land, United 1400.
Southwest 3850, push back from Charlie 2 with Victor, ready to taxi. LS 3850, 26 right, taxi via Charlie. 26 right via Charlie, 3850.
Okay, so we're back into the descent. Let me get my checks going.
That was 422, descend Lucky 1, arrival, P. Limber altimeter is 2987.
Alright, Southwest 422,
Lights
we'll go
10.
ahead and descend via the Lucky 1
Okay,
arrival.
we're all set. There's 19. We'll be below it at Dyer, headed for 14 at Koppel, which is right up here. Don't like it when I don't see my...
Southwest 29, go to 8, expect RNAV Yankee, runway 8 approach.
Oscar Tower, Cessna 64 Oscar Mike Echo, holding short of runway 21, ready for VFR departure to northwest.
This far, Mike Echo, make a right downwind departure. Wind is calm, runway 21, clear for takeoff.
That was a bad mistake. I actually
Northwest departure approved.
dialed
Runway
us in and
21,
climbed.
clear with takeoff. 64 Oscar Mike Echo.
Jet 756, Lee Myers Base North, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, Oakland Center is offline, switch to advisor 122.8. 22A, executive 756, have a great morning. KREME South 1159, Lee Myers Base North, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, Oakland Center offline, switch to advisor 122.8.
122.8 Southwest 1259, thanks for this, have a great day.
You too. SkyWest 5553, radar contact lost.
1095.
Unit 1400 gate 73.
At 1400, welcome to LA, cross 25 right and taxi to your gate.
Cross 25 right, taxi to your gate, thank you very much, United 1400.
Los Angeles Center, good morning. Delta 50460 northeast of Grand Canyon VOR, descending through flight level 280.
Delta 504, Los Angeles Center, squawk 3774 and ident.
3774 and ident. Delta 504.
All right.
Cactus 249, radar contact 44 miles south west of the Cedar City VOR.
Couple
Descend Chow to arrival Las Vegas altimeter 29887.
Descent by the Chow 2, and we've got whiskey at Las Vegas for Cactus 249.
Here's whiskey. And Cactus 249, 26 left, transition.
We will descend via the Chow 2, 26 left transition for Cactus 249.
Top Sky 85 Los Angeles Center, good day. We are at Sticks waypoint flight level 241. We descending to Las Vegas Airport.
Top Sky 85 Los Angeles Center, squawk 7043.
Squawk 7043, Top Sky 85.
Okay.
LA Center, Skycharter 15, we're going to need to descend here. Skycharter 15. Descend and maintain 7,000. Descend and maintain 7,000, Skycharter 15. And the Palm Springs altimeter is 2980. Altimeter 2980, Skycharter 15. Skycharter 15, hold at Palm Springs on the 090 radial outbound and maintain 7,000. Hold on the 090 radial outbound and maintain 7,000.
I'm gonna make
Skycharter
a
15.
quick change here, folks. F Yankee.
Center, Delta 504, just checking if you've picked us up on radar yet.
Delta 504, we're contact 38 miles northeast of the Grand Canyon VOR, descend and maintain 111,000.
1,000, Delta 504.
And United 1201, 10.5, coming 15,000.
Delta 504, Grand Canyon altimeter is 3006.
006, Delta 504.
91201, Los Angeles Center, good morning. Climb maintain level 340.
340, United 1201.
Santa Monica Tower, Cessna 64, Oscar Mike Echo has departed your airspace to northwest.
That's 640, Oscar Mike Echo, frequency change approved, have a good flight. West 2908 at Wabbit, cleared RNAV Yankee runway 8 approach. Southwest 2908, copy.
I'm sorry, sir. I was setting up my cockpit. Southwest 2908, could you repeat?
At Wabbit, you're cleared RNAV Yankee runway 8 approach.
Cleared RNAV Yankee at Wabbit, Southwest 2908.
Fast to go.
Eastern 908, heavy river taxi, information Mike.
908, runway 25 right, taxi via Charlie 10 Bravo.
Via Charlie 10 Bravo, Eastern 908 heavy.
Southwest 3805, hold the short 26 right, ready to go.
38, 50, wind, variable at 38, runway 26 right, clear for takeoff.
Takeoff, 26 right, Southwest 38.
Sorry, folks. Lot to do here when you do a quick change like that.
Leaving 280.
Let's get those in.
That's 422, copy, thank you.
Now I'm gonna.
And Center Sarah 3466, 12.7, climbing level 5.
Sky 3466, Los Angeles Center, good morning, climb maintain level 340, proceed on course.
On course 340, 3466.
All right, so
Sky Charter 15. One more time around and maintain 7,000.
Roger, one more time.
The airport is currently at 1 o'clock and surveillance report in sight.
Say again for Sky Charter 15.
Charter 15, go ahead and make one more circuit around, and then on the rollout toward the VOR, it'll be on your about your 12 to 1 o'clock and 5 miles report in sight.
Roger, roll report to field in sight, Sky Charter 15.
Top Sky 85, radar contact, continue your descent. Expect ILS 26 left approach.
Expect ILS 26 left approach, we continue descent of Sky 85, ready.
And LA Center, Delta 1684, I'm about 5 miles from top of descent.
1684, descend, rounders to arrival, 26 left transition, Las Vegas altimeter 2987.
I'll descend via the rounders to arrival and 26 left transition, Delta 1684.
That's 2908. Wind is variable at 3, runway 8, clear to land.
was that for Southwest 2908 cleared to land? So I'm nowhere near that point.
Sky Charter 15, expect visual approach 31 left.
Expect visual approach 31 left, Sky Charter 15.
And center, was that for 2908 cleared to land at Burbank runway 8?
No, it's 2908, affirmative. Wind is variable at 3.
Okay.
Wind is variable at 3, runway 8, clear to land.
Roger, cleared to land, runway 8 on the RNAV, southwest 2908.
Cactus 249, slow to approach speed.
Southwest 3805 with you, 4,000 climbing via the Rat Factory.
Southwest 3850, radar contact, climb unrestricted flight level 190.
Unrestricted to 190, Southwest 3850.
Top Sky 85, keep your speed up till Prino.
Keep up speed until Prino, Top Sky 85.
And Top Sky 85 at Prino, cleared ILS 26 left approach.
Prino, clear ILS, runway 26 left, Top Sky 85.
Delta 504. The airport is at your 10 o'clock, and once your mounts report inside.
We got some cloud cover here for Delta 504. Would it be possible for us to shoot the RNAV 3 approach?
That 504, expect RNAV 3 approach into Grand Canyon.
I'd expect RNAV 3 for Delta 504.
Delta 504 across Carms at or above 900,000, cleared RNAV 3 approach.
Carms at or above 900,000, cleared RNAV 3, Delta 504. Eastern 908, short 25, right ready for departure.
Eastern 908, RNAV Docker, wind variable at 5, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
Let's take out for 6 for Eastern 908.
Eastern 908, Eastern 908, actually fly runway heading, wind variable at 5, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
And clear for takeoff 25 right, thought I was still asleep, Eastern 908.
Oh, you're okay.
Alright folks, pretty sloppy so far, but hopefully we'll get things back on track here.
Cactus 249, slow to best approach speed.
Best approach speed for Cactus 249.
Cactus 249, traffic at your 10 o'clock, 13 miles. A Boeing 787 is northwestbound, 9,300 descending. You'll be following them in.
Traffic inside Cactus 249.
249, follow that traffic, cleared visual approach, 26 left.
Clear for the visual 26 left, Cactus 249, number 2.
Sky 85, wind variable at 3, runway 26 left, clear to land.
Runway 26 left, clear to land, Top Sky 85 ready.
Cactus 249, wind variable at 3, runway 26 left, clear to land number 2.
Land number 2, Cactus 249.
Sky Cargo 15, radar contact lost.
Okay, that should be full flaps.
That was 422, contact SoCal approach 119.6.
Alright, Southwest 422 on over to approach 19.6. You have a good one.
You too. Eastern 908, radar contact, say altitude leaving.
Eastern 908 is 900 for 5,000.
So I'm going to altitude checks. Right turn 040, join the 323 radial outbound, and on course maintain flight level 340.
040, which 323 radial outbound is that? Santa Monica for Eastern 908?
Negative, Los Angeles VOR 323 radial outbound.
3 outbound on LAX or
Eastern 908. Southwest 3850, climb maintain level 330.
Climb maintain level 330, Southwest 3850.
Del 504, wind 200 at 8, runway 3, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 3, Delta 504.
Center will be closing in 3 minutes.
Aircast 790, Longshore Charlie, ready for taxi.
Pass 790, runway 25 right, taxi via Charlie 7 Bravo.
Charlie 7 Bravo for Air Canada 790.
You can tell I'm not a big fan of...
I think we missed it. Did you get us higher than 5,000? Sir 908, up to flight level 340 on course, please.
340 on course, sorry about that, Eastern 908.
No worries.
Not a big fan of flaps 40, as you can tell. Okay,
Plus
we're on
1215,
course.
center closing, switch to advisory 122.8, have a good flight.
We're cleared to land, got the runway in sight.
November 4657, center's closing, switch to advisory 122.8.
Advisory 122.8.
48 November X-ray, center's closing, switch to advisory 122.8.
122.8, thanks for the green ATC. We'll see you next time. We November X-ray.
Later, Southwest 1215, Los Angeles Center. Toward your left. At 1201, go ahead and switch to advisory 122.8, center's closing.
Try to be able to see that back to
Take care. 2908, climb to cruise and switch to advisory 122.8.
You come have a good day, Thunder. Thanks, Eastern 908.
Delta 1684 at Burbank, cleared ILS 26 left approach.
Okay, cleared ILS 26 left approach, Delta 1684.
3850, center's closing, switch to advisory 122.8.
Advisory for Southwest 3850, thanks for the good ATC.
Delta 504, no traffic in the pattern at Grand Canyon. Go ahead and switch to advisory 122.8.
Over to advisory for Delta 504, thanks. Have a good one.
2.
Let's go 3417, Charlie 8.
Let's go 3417, 25 right, taxi via Charlie 8, Bravo.
2 right, Charlie 8 and Bravo. Let's go 3417.
Out of the 790, new departure frequency 122.8.
Departure 122.8, thanks to ATC Air Canada 790.
See you later, Alaska 3417, new departure frequency 122.8.
122.8 and have a good day. See you, Alaska 3417.
Take care. That's 2908, welcome to Burbank, taxi to parking, thanks for flying.
The parking for 2908. Damn it. The parking 2908. Thanks for the ATC.
Alright, see you later. Delta 1684, switch to advisory 122.8.
Going to advisory Delta 1684, thanks.
Trying to size this place up. This is a trip.
Okay, 85 Heavy, welcome to Las Vegas. Exit right, cross 26 right, taxi to your gate.
Exit right and taxi to the gate or cross the runway 26 right.
Stand by, folks. I have got to
It's
figure
249, go ahead and
this
switch to advisory 122.8, exit to the right off the runway.
Over to the dark side, we'll exit to the right. Have a great day. Thanks for the service, Cactus 249.
All official aircraft time now, 1831 Zulu. Center is now closed. All aircraft flight on risk. Thanks for flying. Switch to advisory 122.
All right, let's figure this out, folks. I think what I'm just going to do is come down here, let y'all kind of see. Looks like it's all outdoor, and I'll show you it on Google Earth once we get. We're going to park in the gray area here. That's why I took the taxiway. You're going to see real quick. This is a trip, folks. Thought when I was here before I saw jet wings. Guess I was imagining. Alright, so we're going to come across here. Real quick, APU's got to come on. All right. I think some of you who work operations are going, holy crap. Yeah, that's what I did when I first saw this. It's a good thing it never rains in Southern California. This is just crazy, folks. You just see if we got the parking brake on. Alright, we do. Alright. Hang on, let's get her shut down and we'll go from there. Actually, that went from a crappy approach to a pretty decent arrival here, folks. That's what I gotta say. It's just, So, parking brake APU generators. Right, everything's good up here. Okay, APU generators on, bleeds on. Seatbelts can come off while we're getting shut down. To gens. Okay. Finally, engine starts. We can get the. Ooh, wait. All right, folks, we got her shutting down. I will be right back. Sorry, folks. Had to use the restroom real quick. All right. So, fuel pumps. Okay, so first thing, hydraulics. Fuel pumps. Everything's good there. Okay, coming down. Sorry, folks. This plane I've got set up a little different than the others. Auto brake I've already got off, and the EPU and bleeds are on. We're good. All right. Okay, just trying to figure out why it won't put the air stare out. Unless maybe I don't have it installed on this one. Okay, well, we're here, folks. All right, and we're in break right now, so I am going to go ahead and disconnect. Let me just make sure nobody else followed me or other aircraft are nearby. Also gonna bring Burbank up, KBUR. Actually, we would see it in the, but just in case. Okay, I thought I saw jetways, but I didn't. It's all outdoor loading. Okay, and unloading. All right. And I'm just going to set that up. Perfect. All right, and before I go to it, we'll do that. All right. Okay, so let's, what I'm going to do here is come out of that mode. And we're going to go to this. Here's Burbank, folks. This is right where we are. We're actually parked right in this slot here. Okay, so we're right here. And you can see 737, 8 maybe. Yeah, those are 800s, 800 or 700s. Southwest, should have been over here. Well, I didn't know we were, but look at this. Runway, taxiway. That insane. Hold line for the runway. Movement barrier line all the rest of the way down. It's just insane to me, this airport. And it's perfectly legal, folks. They've either got agreements for it or something in place to allow it. It's just insane, the real, how this, it's on my bucket list to now have to fly. So anyway, I just thought we'd show that first. Probably should have done that before takeoff, but all right. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty, shall we? First off, I think it already found. We're flying with Millennium Aviation today, and they registered us at 330 feet per minute. That's not bad for an approach like that. I'm quite pleased. All right, let's button up here real quick, because I've done this once, and it actually Had the doors and everything open. This, to me, kind of funny. Alright, so I think we're ready to go. Alright, so there you go, folks. Show you where we're at. Again, just insane where these... Just insane. You're taxiing right up against the runway. Just incredible. Love it. Why don't we just put it on the runway and back taxi? Alright, so again, my apologies for that quick break. I'm going to bring some toolkit in here. And we're going to look over the flight before we try to review it. Okay, as you can see, 250 feet a minute they recorded. I like that even better. Okay, get that into our logbook. Alright, so let's find out how we did. Okay, there's the route itself, folks. Little overshoot there, but we got back on track. Let's view some details. Okay, it's an hour and 11 minutes for 193 miles. And looks really good. Actually, I think we're right on our speed, what we were projecting. And pretty close to a touchdown, right where we needed to be. So, max brakes are required on this, folks. Alright, runway, again, 5,800 feet. We're 727 feet above sea level. We were 1,300 feet from the threshold, which is outstanding. A little left. Okay, well, yeah, it is what it is. And like I said, speed looks good. G-force looks good. Landing rate good. So, I mean, overall, just great. One last look for those of you. Isn't that insane? Parked right on the runway days. You know, that's one of those airports. Yeah, just hang a right. Boom, right into your gate. All right, so after all of that, folks, here we go. All right, let's go backwards and see if we're able to replay the landing. I thought I disconnected. Obviously, I did not, because it did it for me. All right, as soon as that clears, we'll give it a try. Actually, I know a lot of guys do this. Once we got things in stable, we were okay. There we go. Here we go, folks. Not bad. Looking really good. Like I said, I have got to come in here. The passengers definitely had a good ride. Let's look at it from the other side. I can't remember if we had a good tower view or not. All right, folks. Well, that was a really good time. Whoop, whoop. I wanted to do that. A little further. Oh, that was, folks, I'm going to be flying this airport a lot more, just to let you know. This is fun flying. What a challenge we had. Oh, we'll get the weather here in a second. But we'll let her come to a halt. So I really don't know if they would taxi right down here and around or what I did. I don't know, folks. Never been there, but what a great place to come to. Folks, I want to thank you for being a part of Flying with Mike today. I am going to do a second flight. I think in just a moment, but let me double check with the CEO before I commit to it. But I want to again say thank you all for joining us into Burbank. We just might queue up another flight. So stand by 1 second. All right, folks, we have received clearance. We do have a second flight. Repeating, we do have a second flight. So we're going to wrap this one up. And we'll get that one going here in a minute. Look at that
Dive!
Bad attitude has arrived in the house. We're already past the diving part, sir. So bear with us here as we move out of this one into the next video. Stand by, folks. We'll be right back. Give me a moment here to change gears as soon as the music ends. Hope you enjoyed those. Las Vegas to Burbank. Cleared to push up to 20 minutes early. All right, folks, we'll be back here shortly. Give us a second. We'll stay live on Twitch. We'll be right back. Bear with me.